Welcome in. Good morning. Hello. Happy today. This is the 11th of January. Holy cow. We're into our second full week. I saw a story this morning. I subscribe to a couple newsletters, not many, a couple. And one of them is by Kendra Hall, and she is now the editor of Success Magazine, I believe. And she wrote the book Stories That Stick. And she was recounting where she was to record a podcast last week. And she woke up Monday morning and she was like frantically stressed. She felt ill prepared. She just like wasn't ready for it, even though she knew she got to bed early the night before. She had done a ton of prep and she just didn't feel with it. And as she was preparing for that, kind of mentally coming to grips with that and feeling like a failure, she gets an email from the PR agent for her guest and said, "Hey, trying to plan this for the first full week was just not a good idea. So can we reschedule?" And she felt this, I guess, gratitude as she recounts in this story, gratitude that someone else, even though they were prepared, felt ill prepared. And in this concept of saying, "Oh, here it is, the first full week of the year. Maybe this is a little too much." So here we are, the second full week, and those excuses no longer lie. But that's all right. I just want to share that story with you guys, knowing that happens from time to time. We are in a new age. Are you guys excited or what? College and Elixir is upon us. People will start receiving those orders. I haven't checked on the numbers yet, but I'm going to say we had one of our top 5 volume weeks last week. Maybe. It's close. Crazy. And crazy the number of people that are ordering product and excited for that, excited for people to get started with College and Elixir. If you have ordered more than enough College and Elixir for yourself, that means College and Elixir to share or College and Elixir to, I'll be honest, you guys, I ordered a 90-day supply. Yeah, for reals. I ordered a 90-day supply because I didn't want to run out. Now, I ordered 90-day supply for me, so that means if it's for Kelly and I, it's about a 45 to 60-day supply because I didn't want to run out because I know that who knows how much there is. But anyways, good morning. Good morning to, let's see, we got Rita, Karina, Debbie, Sherry, Bailey, and Naomi. Thank you for saying hi. Good morning. I know there's a lot more watching. Good morning to you all. And so as we're getting started this week, in the caption here, I have the website for the 14-day collagen challenge. If you were on the call last night with Lynn, Emily, Kathy, and Kelly, they mentioned about this launch. And I got some comments last night asking for the website. So made sure it's available here. Again, 14-day collagen launch. Go there. I think what's so great about it is, one, this was entirely put together by the field. It was put together by those 4 ladies, and there was a couple others helping. I believe Kim Murgatroyd helped as well. There may have been more. But anyways, it's not from corporate. And I want you guys to say that so you understand all the effort, everything done there was by those ladies and not necessarily by someone else from corporate doing it. They just kind of opened up the portal. Okay. So appreciation to them for making that available. So great. Naomi, and yes, completely agree. Good morning, Sarah. And so you guys use that as a tool. Now, the exciting thing, I know that, there's a ton of graphics to share and kind of coincide with this within the social shareables made by the social studio. And so anyways, that's there. Get excited. And here's the biggest thing that I want you to know. I shared last week, 0 interest, none. I know Kelly had some interest. I think one of the things that to keep in mind here is I'm excited. I have not to use the product. I got to take my pictures. I have taken 1 serving, and that was probably 3 weeks ago. 1, we didn't have enough. I didn't want to run out, get started and run out. Don't do that. And number 2 is, I need to take pictures. So I got to get some pictures done. And at the same point, I'm excited to share that journey, almost daily pictures, and be able to match those up. I've seen some of the 1, 4, 10, 21-day pictures, and those are phenomenal because, as a person, sometimes you don't see those, right? Okay, so that's all set up in the 14-day collagen challenge to lead you. I mentioned this Friday. The most important thing of all of this is to take your before pictures. I don't think anyone has product yet, so you guys, plenty of time to make sure you do that today. I got to do that. So let me jump into the next segment. Oh, before I go there, I want to say this. I was not in Texas, made the decision last week not to go, but it looked like you guys had an amazing time, those that you were there. Grateful for you guys to go. It's exciting. And that is wonderful. And I hope you guys all had a great time. And I will say this, whether there is a in-person event I know Kelly had, planned on doing some things. If there's not an in-person event in the summer, we will do something. I can guarantee that. Okay. I just see Naomi had a question here. I saw one of the questions in the College and University, so I'll test to it. Do you know anything about how to maintain the results, assuming we need to use one serving a day forever? Well, I look at this. That's a great question. And people say that from nutrition is like, well, do I have to do it forever? It's like, well, do you drink water forever? Because you go without water. You can go without water. You can go without food for a few days. And it's like anything else. It's like, yeah, you can go without it, but then your results will be according. Your body regenerates every single day, all day long. And so if those nutrients aren't there, it'll keep going. And, will all of a sudden you go back, will you go from, a beautiful princess to an ugly old maid overnight? No. But at the same point, it is what it is. It's kind of like if you stop putting lotion on your skin, are you going to notice it right away? No. For me, when I don't use lotion, I am, part of my morning routine is I put lotion on. And if I don't, man, after a couple days, I can really feel it. My skin is scratchy, itchy, all those things. So I would imagine as this is obviously replenishing skin, you're going to see some things over time. Does it mean it be a forever? Well, if you want the results, if you want to, continue to look your best, it's kind of like this. I would say even more dynamic. If you stop using Botox, are you going to go back to what you were? Yeah. It has a shelf life. Does it mean that you're hooked on it? No. You get the results you get. If you take one every other day, you're going to get those results. If you take 2 a day, you're going to get those results. My plan, and I haven't shared with you guys, I know some different people share things. My plan is to consume 2 a day for the first 30 days. I have that built into, that is what I'm going to do. And then thereafter, I intend to go 1 a day. That's my intention. I want to see the results. I want to see dynamic results. And so that's what I'm willing to do. I thought about this morning. I drink collagen bone broth every single day. That's 9.1 grams of collagen. Okay. That's type 3 collagen. I am really interested to say, okay, how is this going to show up more dynamic? Because I don't know. So it's interesting. Yes. Hopefully that answered Naomi. Candy, great, perfect. All right. There's a question. Kim Schoenberger asked this question the other day. And so she actually suggested, I thought, hey, why not talk about it here? She asked, can you sell product retail? What's the best way of doing that? I know you guys had a gym. How did you go about it? Well, here, let me give you guys, if you're new, maybe you've never known this, Isagenix used to have a retail sales program. You could sign up for the retail sales program and you could buy product for 25% below wholesale and then resell it at retail. They did away with that program because no one used it. What you can do is you can buy product wholesale and then you are required to resell it at retail, okay? Can't sell it below wholesale, can't sell it below whatever else, you have to sell it at retail. And so that's what we did in our gym. We sold it at retail. So by the time it was all said and done, it was pretty much we didn't gain anything. Meaning we didn't gain a lot of profit. Does that make sense? We bought it in our account wholesale, paid for shipping, then, sold it at retail price. When you look at the taxes, when you look at everything else, there's not a whole lot there to make. And so that's where, people ask, can I resell Isagenix? Like, yeah, but you're not going to make much money. You're better off, encouraging people to sign up with a wholesale account. You're going to make more money. So why would you sell at retail? Well, I've heard stories, and I probably need to get some more information on this. I'm not sure exactly who the lady is. I believe she's doing it in Australia because Andrew Logan brought this up to me. Kathy Coover brought it up to me. Is there was a lady in the Gold Coast of Australia, which is on the eastern coast, Brisbane area of Australia, who has been going to spas, Medi spas, and presenting the results from the collagen elixir and asking them if they're interested on putting on their shelves. Now, this would be my take on it. What that is that's really a great sample way. Let's, for example, here, I'm going to use this, my personal experience. I use Zoe skincare. This isn't a back and forth skincare. I've used Proactive before. I've used some Beauty Counter. I use Zoe. It works the best. I like it the best. And the interesting thing about that is I was introduced by one of our dermatologists. I used to go to the dermatology clinic and just buy it. And then eventually I just started ordering it online. It was easier. Now, the thing about it is that dermatology clinic no longer gets commission because I just order it straight from the Zoe website. Had they had said, hey, Tyler, instead of coming here to pick up your product, here's the product you can use, you can buy. Why not set up your own account where you can order it from home? One, they get the commissions on that. Two, I'm a happy customer because I don't have to go pick it up. That to me is the golden opportunity with possibly using this in really like a holistic dermatologic center spa. Yeah, absolutely talk to them about it because to me, it would only like enhance the results of what you're going to do at a spa. Just my opinion. I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know. I could ask my dermatologist friends. Okay. Let me answer. So to get back to wrap that up, yes, Kim, you can absolutely sell it. But my intention and thought is it's not to make money selling at retail. It is to give people the sample opportunity. Say, hey, this is what it tastes like. You can buy, a single serve, which they don't like. They want you to be able to buy the box of 10. I would almost suggest sell the box of 10, maybe sample, give out one. Don't sell one, sell 10. But as well, that's really just a way for people to try the product, but to get them to sign up with an account so they can buy it, ship it right to their house. One of the other reasons that we had it at our gym, it was really a service to our members that were customers. If they ran out of product, hey, here you go. Here's a box of E-shots. Here's some protein powder. Here's some whatever that you can have that it ran out on. Okay. The next question, looking down here, Candy. I love when you guys ask questions. This is great. It gives me great information to make sure I cover and get you guys covered as opposed to what I was talking about. All right. Do you include tax on the retail? Do you enroll customers like in gym studios? So one of the things that, based upon, depending on what state you're in, do you have to charge? Yes, you have to charge sales tax. So for example, if you sell a product for $9.99, if we were to do that here in Washington, we would have to charge sales tax, which is roughly about 9%. So the total cost of that would come out to, just shy of $11. So again, if they were to buy that, probably by signing up with a wholesale account, they're going to get it better. To the gym, think about this. If you're a spa, one of their basic expenses, if they're selling product, or a gym, their business expenses, if they're selling product, is to pay for $500 worth of product, sit it on their shelf until they make $700 off of that to be able to make a $200 commission, profit. Well, if you sign up someone with an account, you make that money right away and you never had to inventory that. So really look at it as like they don't want to inventory product. It's really kind of a sampling. It's really kind of it's a hassle to buy an inventory product. You have to account for it. You have to pay for it beforehand before you ever make money. Yes, you got to pay all the sales tax, which is an accounting nightmare because you got to go through and itemize all that stuff out. It's just don't do it. Here's my suggestion. Do not look at the opportunity to sign someone up as a customer to sell retail as this great win. It's a hassle for you. It's a hassle for them. Now, if you look at it as an opportunity so they can sample to their clientele, now, yes, that is a good thing. But as far as saying, oh, I'm going to sign up a gym or sign up a spa as a revenue center, really, Isogenics is not built that way. There's not enough commission in their pricing scheme to allow for that and maximize. It just doesn't work. So ideally, you use it as a sample, use it as a convenience. And yes, you are looking to enroll everyone, take advantage of the PIBs, take advantage of all those things, as opposed to just sell product retail. you don't make much money. All right. Um, let's see. All right, Candy's got a lot of questions. We are also talking about like smoothie bars and gyms. Thoughts on that? I know a lot of people have tried that. Here's what I want to say. I have never heard of anyone that became a millionaire because they went around and they signed up gyms. Is it possible? Sure. Again, our revenue system is not built that way. Our revenue system is built to where people consume the product at home, they order it online, they get it delivered at home, and then they can share with others and they get rebates for that. Our business model is not set up to sell at retail points. It's not like there's other companies that do that. There's other companies that are built that way that, if you sign up a large vendor where you make a lot of money off of that. Isogenics is not built that way. Its margin is, capitalized in the BV and not a commissionable sale. But if you want to do that as a sampling, absolutely. Are you going to move through some volume? Sure. But you're not going to make near as much profit long term as you would if they sign up as customers. All right, let me jump into this last one today. All right, this is my thought of the day. You have everything in life you tolerate, even if you want more. I'm reading through a book. It's a familiar book to many. It's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It was written in the late 1930s, and to me, it's an all-time classic. For the last couple of years, I've reread it once a year, and I almost think I could go through it daily and make it part of my daily reading, and I just might. I'm encouraged. My son is 12, and it's about time for him to read it, and I know it fits into his life. And this is one of the things that I heard there. You have everything in life you tolerate, even if you want more. And it was phrased a little different. It says, you have everything in life you want. Now, to me, when I look at that and I say, man, let me think a little bit deeper. I have everything in life that I tolerate. I may want more, but I tolerate what I have. If I want something different, that means I don't tolerate and I change and I learn new skills to want something different. So if you look at your life, this is not a woe is me, but everything you have in your life, every relationship you have, every item that you have because you tolerate it. If you don't tolerate it, that means you need to change, even if you want more. But the only way to enact on what you want more is to change and say, I'm going to do different things. And that means you no longer tolerate it. So my encouragement to you today is if you want something different, then don't tolerate what you're getting and change and act that way.